Did you know that one of the most frequently committed crimes in Oak Park is garage burglaries? Well, we're standing here at the garage of one of Oak Park's finest, Officer Anthony Coleman.
Burglary is a crime of opportunity. Boom.
Maybe we can get a few tips from him on how to prevent garage burglaries from happening.
Dennis!
Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
I don't know if you knew it or not, but 60% of the garage burglaries that have occurred this year alone have been through open or unlocked doors. This is the #1 step that you can do in preventing garage burglaries. You can close the door. Boom. The best thing to do, and make sure you have one of these, is to use your deadbolt. You should have at least a 1.5 inch throw, and it should be used at all times. Second step, open overhead doors. All you have to do is hit that button, boom. Actually watch it go down before you leave.
Is it really that necessary to, for instance, watch and make sure the garage comes all the way down?
With an open garage, it serves as concealment for a would-be criminal to commit a crime. He could grab a neighbor walking through the alley to pull him in. So you put your neighbors at risk when you actually leave that overhead open door.
Does it stop with locking the doors?
No, it doesn't. There are some things that you can do to protect yourself. With the bikes, most definitely, you can register the bike. That would aid in recovery if the bike is ever lost or found out and about somewhere, or if an officer stopped a suspicious person riding the bike and they ran the serial number, or even if the bike was pawned. The same is true with your high-ticket items like your lawnmower or your snowblower. Always write down the serial numbers because it aids in recovery. Doesn't take that long to do, and you have a better chance of getting your stuff back if you do document your serial numbers.
I've heard of people chaining bikes together or chaining them to other items in the garage. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it actually does, because it makes it harder and an extra hurdle for the burglar.
Anthony, I gotta give it to you. You actually do have a pretty secure garage. I mean, you have the cinder block, you even have the glass block. Sometimes that could run a bit on the pricey side. What if I don't have the money to get glass block?
Well, what you can do is you can cover your windows up with an old sheet or one of those paper blinds that you can get from Home Depot that's quite inexpensive. Now, by doing that, you take away the burglar's opportunity to see what's inside your garage.
I know ladders are definitely one thing I wouldn't want a burglar to see in my garage.
The ladders can be used for a second crime. They can use a ladder to climb up to a second-story window that probably would be normally unlocked, but now with the aid of the ladder, they can get in through that window.
So I guess that might be the same with any set of tools that you can find in an open garage.
Yeah, your power tools, your crowbars, things of that nature. You're absolutely right. Those can be used as items to help them get into your home.
We got the inside, but what about the outside of the garage?
Well, there's a few things that you can do out here. If you look up on my garage, I have dusk till dawn lights here and here. You could also use motion detector lights, but you want to have them up high enough where the burglar can't just reach up and unscrew the lights. Now, in shorter garages, you might have to use an extender pole to get them up a little higher.
Okay.
Another thing people don't consider, when they park their car on the exterior of the garage or on the apron, oftentimes people leave their garage door opener right on the sun visor. Now, if the door is unlocked, they could just reach in, or if it is locked, they could just break the window, grab the opener, and just open the garage, and then they're inside.
You got any final words for Oak Parkers?
Let's remember that burglary is a crime of opportunity. Let's take away that opportunity by simply locking our garage overhead doors and side service doors.